It's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we are here today with State Senator Nickie Antonio.
Hey!
Back in Lakewood.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We're here at a fundraiser, right?
Yeah.
And it's all about getting out the vote.
Getting out the vote, yes,
How
absolutely.
important is it for people to vote
you
right
know,
now?
every time we say this is the most important election, but I have to say, Thomas, this is the most important election I can recall, because we are actually electing defenders of democracy. Our democracy is at risk of being lost this year if we don't get out there and make sure we hang on to it and advance it.
You know, we're talking to Democrats, and the difference, there really is a difference, right? I mean, this is important that we understand that there's a difference now with the party, and you can almost go D and R and C that they're on two different sides of things, right?
Yeah.
Talk about how the majority of people really align with the Democratic ideals, do they not?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, people in general, the majority of people want what everyone wants. They want a safe place to raise their family. They want a good paying job. They want to be accepted. They want freedom to make their own decisions for themselves, for their families. And they really don't want government interfering in their lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the governor, because this is what just happened, right? I mean, literally, they took away abortion rights here in Ohio, and the governor was a big part of that. The Republican legislature was a big part of that. Talk about your race in particular, and who you're up against, what you're up against, and why it's so important that people come out and support Nickie Antonio.
Sure. So I'm running for re-election in Senate District 23. I've been a senator. I spent 8 years in the Ohio House and was a House member there. I've gotten legislation passed. I work across the aisle on the issues that we can agree on, but I have a line in the sand when it comes to, and I will defend the democracy of all people, the freedoms to be able to make people's own decisions, reproductive rights, the freedom to be who you are and who you love. I'm also a member of the LGBTQ community, and it's important that we all we don't have a level playing field, but we need to work to create one. That's why it's important for people to vote for me rather than my Republican opponent. He's already been very clear that he does want to, he wants to censor teachers, he wants to ban books, and all of the other stuff that we're hearing that takes us backwards. You want somebody that's going to work to take us forward. We have a lot of evolution left to do. We need to evolve as a people. We only do that when we love and have compassion for each other and lift people up instead of holding them down.
Wow. So well said. And Nickie, I recall you've been in this community. Lakewood is where you kind of got started in politics.
Yeah.
It's so great to see how you've moved now, and you're making such an impact. And I was talking about bipartisan legislation that you've been able to hook up with Republicans and get some things passed. But I like the fact you're saying there's a line in the sand. And it's really getting serious now. Thanks for taking a few moments. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you. Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from Cool Cleveland. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.